Okay, I'm going to talk about what happened to me today when I was playing my favorite game, Omaha, 8 or better. I was playing 8-16 at Orleans, and this is kind of like a little lesson for you. And I was not running that well. Now, you guys have seen my recent post where I've been running pretty damn good, been winning quite a bit of money. But today was not that case. Now, one of the reasons why I've been trying to play a lot lately is because I plan on entering the 10,000 Omaha 8 or better, okay? Which I've said it 100 times. I believe I'm one of the best in the world at the game. I mean, I usually win every time. But today was not that case. But sometimes when you lose, you can win. And what I mean by that is when you know that it's not your day, you're not running well, okay, I get up and leave. Even though I want to play, I'll get up and leave. And I'll give you an example of how the day went. Well, I think maybe I only won 2 pots while I was playing. I bought in for my normal 200. Usually if I lose the 200, I get up and walk. But, I've been winning so much, I haven't been able, every time I sit and play, I mean, I'm there for hours because I usually win because I have this number system that I preached about that usually works. But today, if I played a hand and I had like ace, king, ace, 5, missed the flop. Ace, deuce, 3, 4, double suited. Flop comes 9, 10, jack. The other way around. If I got all low cards, it comes high. If I got all high cards, it came low. It was one of those days. Now I'm going to tell you why I'm glad that happened today. Okay? I'm glad that happened today, playing 8-16, than this happening when I'm playing for the $10,000 high-low at the World Series, which I plan on entering. So I'd rather get this bad beat out of the way here. But while I'm playing here and I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I know it's not my day. How long can I hang in there with that $200 and play as long as I can, even though I'm running bad? So I threw away a lot of hands I probably could have played, but because of position, and once again, my number system, if I don't have a certain number that adds up a certain way, according to the button, then I'll let it go. So I was able to play for a while today, and I finally got up and cashed out. Now, I did not lose the whole 200, okay? I only lost 150. Now, I want to remember what I was playing. I lost 150, but I was playing 8-16. So it's possible I could have won one hand and got back to even. Very possible. The pots get that big. Okay? So I feel pretty confident and good. I did not for example, it just kept happening, honest to God. And several hands, usually if you flop strong, you're going to win one of them. And when I did flop with the nut draw, with the nut flush, with the nut low, and all that, I blanked out. But, this is what people do wrong when this is happening. And I've learned from this. And that is, when you're running this way, you get up and you walk. It's that simple. That's hard to do. But here's what the bad players do. All of a sudden, they push themselves. They pressure themselves. They start playing more hands to try to win their money back. And then they end up losing more and more and more. So this is a lesson for today. And it really doesn't matter what game you're playing. You could be the same in Hold'em. I mean, you could have aces, and the flop could be all diamonds, and you don't have the ace of diamonds. And no matter what you do, if someone's got that ace or king of diamonds, they're not going to fold. They're just people today that are going to ride it out, and you're going to get your aces cracked. Just like not last year, I wasn't able to play, but the year before, I had my aces cracked in the main event against Ace King. He got the luck 10 Jack Queen on the flop. But once again, this is going to happen to you. It's how you handle it. And I've handled it the best I can. Now, I had a post here that I don't have the whole thing up yet or not, but someone was saying, well, Clyde, you talking about a hand back in 2017, the first time you played the main event, and the blinds were 75, 150, and it folded around the small blind. He made it 1,500, which is a huge raise. And I had pocket nines, and I make the call, and I flop a 9, but there's 2 diamonds on the flop. All right, so I'm getting a lot of feedback. Clyde, you kidding me? Was you really going to lay that down? When it's your first time playing the main event, and back then I always thought, it's unlucky shit, it's unlucky stuff all the time. I don't know if I should call. I ended up calling, of course, and the guy had 2 queens. I'm glad he didn't have 2 diamonds. But my hand held up, and next thing I know, I'm top chip leader. But this is what you got to deal with mentally. Poker's got a lot to do with mental. So I'm glad what happened to me today. And like I said, I didn't lose much. I mean, $150. But I was able to stay solid in my thinking. I didn't start playing stupid. And this is what you got to do if you're going to be a successful player. Like I've said a million times, I got to run so bad to lose. Think about that. I got up and left after losing only $150. And $150, well, you can get that back in one hand, like I said in this game. Because, you raise, re-raise, and next thing you know, the pot's huge. So, but this is one of the things that you got to do if you want to be the best. You got to be able to fold, and you got to be able to walk away. Walking away with a small loss is actually winning. So you can take this to court. You can try it, work on it. And I tell you what, you're going to become a better player. All right, everyone. Listen, y'all have a good night, and I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.